Yo, what it do? It's your boy, the SRT guy from Feed My Pockets Entertainment. Man, I have been watching on YouTube Big Boy Wes Watson getting chewed up. I do gotta, I didn't want to be a part of any of this and making videos and doing all this other shit and talking about other dudes, but let's just be honest, they're relevant. They're the talk of the industry right now for fitness. And quite frankly, they're killing the game. I mean, you're not even hearing about other bodybuilders right now. And these guys don't even compete, right? So when you talk about fitness influencers, I would say they're probably in the top 3, top 4 for sure. You have a lot of haters out there talking their smack, doing their thing. I get it. I understand it. It's content. Do I understand why they're going after these guys? Yeah, they're top dogs. I mean, that's what you pay for when you are at the top of the list. Is some of this shit legit and wrong? Yeah, some of it might be legit, but a lot of it's wrong. These guys are running businesses. These guys are making a living on what these guys are knocking them on. What do they call themselves? They call themselves like entertainment channels or something that they try to get around that they can sit there and bash you. Well, they can't. If they don't have 100% concreted evidence that what they are talking about, that's incriminating. That's false accusations. And if they can prove Big Boy, Wes Watson, Cali Muscle, if these guys can prove that their businesses has declined, I would watch yourselves. Because guess what? They have a lot more money than you. They have bigger attorneys than you. They're not going to go out there and be physical. They have too much to lose. Why would they go out there and be physical towards any of you folks talking all of this stuff? Just like me in the past, I'm going to hit you way harder than I would physically. And that's called your pocketbook. I am going to sue the living shit out of you for incriminating my business. False accusations. There's a lot of stuff that people are saying that they could prove that is hurting their business and come after every single one of you. And I would hate to have to pay the difference of if they are losing money. Because guess who gets to pay the difference? You do. Am I thinking, am I disagreeing with what you're doing? Do you? But I'm just saying, legally, you better make sure you know what you're talking about. Because when you're at the level of Wes Watson, Big Boy, Cali Muscle, all of these guys that have a lot of money, this is their income. This is their life. This is their livelihood. This is how they feed their kids. They will come after you and come after your pockets. And it's well-deserved. It's well-deserved. Because if anybody came after your guys' channels and you guys started getting decreasing numbers, not making money, you'd probably do the same thing. We're not talking a couple dollars. We're not talking a couple thousand. Thousands of dollars they could be affected by the way that these people are talking about them. Do I disagree with some of them talking and misleading some of their people? No, I don't agree with it. I have heard nothing but hearsay. You know, you could pull up paperwork, you could do this, you can do that. Nowadays, AI is probably the number one thing that's going to get a lot of influencers in trouble. But at the end of the day, why are you talking about another man? Why are you worried what another man is doing? The funny thing is, the people in the past of these places and these companies, it's really funny how this always works. I own companies myself, but it's funny how everything is gravy until they're either booted off the team or they leave by choice. And then all of a sudden they have all of this dirt. Where was that dirt when you were pushing the company? You're just as guilty as the rest of them because you were a part of it. You chose not to say something until it was too fucking late. And now you're off the team or you're off the company. You're still guilty knowing these were going on if it's truly going on. Some people, they get on their high horse on this internet, and I can guarantee you, and I could damn near promise you, Wes Watson ain't going to come at you physically. Big Boy isn't going to come after you physically. They've all been in a 10 by 10. The people that are talking their shit have never been in a 10 by 10 in their fucking life. A couple of you, yeah. And I don't understand why you would do this. But you obviously don't know the fucking laws. Because you could be sitting back in one or living in a cardboard box, a 10 by 10 cardboard box, because that's all you're going to have by the time they're done with you. It's all fun and games until someone starts losing money. Some people are gaining money. Okay? But if they can prove that they're losing money, their attorneys will chew you up so fucking fast. That's what needs to happen with some of these content creators or these reaction videos that people make. I bet on the other hand of them, I get it, I know it, I'm familiar with them. But there's a line that you draw. You start talking about family, you start talking about kids, you start talking about significant others, you start talking about other things besides the subject, you got a problem. That's why there's laws there. I'm not an attorney, but I have some good ones, obviously. But believe me, these guys will take you down and hit you in your pockets, and you won't be eating shit but ramen noodles, man. Because guess what? They have way more money than you will ever have. Ever. What's it matter what Wes Watson is paying a month for his place? $55,000. I've heard fucking he spends $240,000 a month just on his cars in his house, and they're all leased. He doesn't own them. Well, let me break something to you. 98% of you motherfuckers don't own your shit either. You're leasing it from a bank. Or you're renting because you can't fucking have a fucking house because your fucking credit sucks. So, as a content creator, it's very, very smart to lease your vehicles, to rent your house, or lease your house, however you want to do it. There's very, very few content creators that actually own their own properties. There's reasons for that. There's tax benefits for that. There's reasons why they do it because their financial team behind them is telling them how and what to do. They can move. They can take depreciation. It doesn't matter if they own it or lease or rent or fucking look at it. They're still paying the monthly fucking fee. Can you guys not understand that? None of you in your lifetime will ever be able to fucking VROB or fucking Airbnb any of these content creators' houses. Fuck, you will never even be able to go on Toro and rent their fucking vehicles that they rent because you can't afford it. It's point blank. You'll never be able to afford it, ever. They have them. They live in them. They drive them. And they also pay monthly for them. So what's it matter if you own it, renting it, leasing it? The fuck's it matter? Who cares? There's tax benefits to each one of them. Some of you don't comprehend that because you'll never be in that fucking state. You'll never be able to fucking understand it because you'll never be at that level. Ever. You're going to make a couple bucks on YouTube, pay your mortgage or your fucking rent or your Kia fucking car payment? Yeah, maybe. Ain't gonna last forever. People are going to get sick of your shit too. So make sure that when you're talking shit about these content creators, these influencers, you know what you're talking about. You're 100% know what you're talking about. Because if you don't, your little disclaimer saying that this is all for entertainment use, good attorneys will chew that up, just so you know. Real good attorneys will chew that up. I've been there. I actually dealt with one of them guys. Never mentioned on their fucking goddamn page again, was I? No. Took one phone call. That was it. I made one fucking phone call. That's all that needed to be done. Just think about it. I'm not disagreeing with what you're doing. Fuck, I watch a lot of your guys' videos. It is kind of funny, I'm not going to lie. But watch your shit. Watch what you're doing. Watch what you're saying. Watch what you're posting. So when it comes to private property, the cameras aren't always allowed. That would be an owner's discretion at that point. You can stand on that sidewalk. You can go fucking record all you want on the sidewalk. Once you come past a gate, once you come past a fucking city lot, it's not like that anymore. Make sure you guys subscribe. Feed My Pockets Entertainment on YouTube, Instagram. I have a ton of podcasts coming up. I'm super fucking stoked about it. I'm super excited about the guys and the girls that are going to be on it. It's going to be sick. It's going to be different. It's a different angle. So make sure you guys lock and load. Make sure you guys subscribe. Videos are coming soon. I'm out.